Good morning, my friends. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. I hope that you are doing fantastic. I hope that you have your cup of coffee and that you are excited to talk a little bit more today about how to stay consistent this holiday season. I'm super excited to be back for day 2 of the Holiday Consistency Kickstart. So, this live training series is designed to help you create your personalized consistency blueprint for the month of December. I hear from so many women that staying consistent during the holidays is a struggle. In the past, I've done group programs all around helping you stay consistent through the holidays. I've done so much to try to some really great free content to help you start doing this on your own. I want to give you some of the tools and the strategies that you need to really have a good holiday season so that when you are clinking champagne glasses on December 31st, 2018, you're not feeling like you need to completely start over in January. So I'm really excited for this content, but I do want to take a step back and introduce myself. For those of you who are new to my page, welcome. My name is Catherine, and I am a restriction recovery coach. So I help women eat normally and take control of their eating by actually embracing their restrictive tendencies, their restrictive habits that have in the past held them back. I teach them to embrace them and how to use them for good. I am a certified personal trainer and a precision nutrition level 1 coach. And I'm also an eating disorder survivor of 13 years. So I'm really excited to bring this content to you to help you stay more consistent. So before we dive into today's content, I wanted to take a second to recap what we talked about yesterday. And if you have gone through yesterday's workbook, it really is a good one. So I definitely encourage you to check it out. It's going to help you distill down your area of focus when it comes to nutrition for the month of December. So yesterday we covered the most common nutrition consistency kicker that I see women facing, especially during the holidays, especially when they're super busy. What we end up doing is instead of trying to focus in on one thing, one habit, one dial mover to help us stay on track when it comes to nutrition, we try to do it all. We try to follow a really strict plan because we think that when life gets busy, when we're stressed out, that we need someone to tell us exactly what to do every moment of the day. But the truth is that every time that we don't do things perfectly. And when we feel that way, we inevitably become less consistent. Because when you are down on yourself, when you are feeling not good enough, your motivation drops. So there's so much research on the benefits of focusing on one thing at a time when it comes to habit change. But honestly, more than that, I care about what all of this is doing to your headspace. And if you are trying to do it all, if you are trying to make all of the changes at once and you're focusing on every little thing, you will not be able to do that consistently. You will feel like a failure and you will get down on yourself. And being down on yourself is the worst possible way to make a change. So in day 1, we talked about the way to really streamline your nutrition for the month of December. And in the workbook, I give you exercises to really personalize what that one nutrition focus area should be for you. I can give you 100 examples. In fact, I did give a handful of them in the video training yesterday. But you know yourself best. So I encourage you to download the workbook, go through those exercises, and start to think about what your one thing could be for the month of December. If you have any questions from yesterday's workbook or training, now is the time to comment them. So I'm going to take a sip of coffee because Lord knows I could use a little bit more. And definitely take a second. If you have any questions on live or if you're watching this later, feel free to comment your questions and I will address them either in the video or I'll reply back. All right, just pulling up my notes for today's training. So Again, we are covering the three main components when we think about consistency, when we think about healthy, which I'm going to talk about in just a couple of minutes. Super excited, still kind of like sweaty from my workout this morning that definitely implements this consistency solution. And then tomorrow we are diving into your mindset. And on Friday, we are troubleshooting and working together to create your personalized blueprint. So you'll need all of this information. You'll need this content to really create that personal blueprint and solution for you. And we're going to do that together on Friday, right in time for December 1st on Saturday. So I hope that yesterday was as awesome for you as it was for me. I had a blast teaching it, and I went through the workbook as well. So I'm super excited. On Friday, I'll share some of the things that I'm focusing on for the month of December. But today, I want to talk about that second component, which is fitness. And fitness is another area where a lot of women will come to me and say that they have a really hard time sticking to a consistent workout habit. I was hanging out with a girlfriend of mine a few weeks back. We were actually volunteering together at a retreat, and she was telling me that when it comes to workouts, she has a really hard time staying consistent because she is kind of out of touch with her body. She doesn't know if she's really, really tired and if she should push through and work out, or if she's just being lazy, or if she's just, one of those two. She's having a hard time unpacking for herself, her body, her life, what's going on there. I hear those kinds of stories all the time. I hear from women who will follow the 21-day fix, and they'll do that program for 21 days. And then on day 23, 24, they have no idea what the hell to do because they cannot sustain that workout habit. So today I want to unpack one of the most common consistency kickers when it comes to fitness. And this is also mindset, right? I think that that's what you're going to see throughout this whole 4-day training series is each of these components, this nutrition idea that being perfect is better than anything else is a mindset issue. Facing is that they believe that more is better. And this is so much bigger than just workouts, isn't it? But it does play out a ton when it comes to fitness. And this becomes really, really problematic during the holiday season, or honestly, any other season of your life where you're really busy and stressed out for a couple of reasons. The first is that we start believing that having access to a gym, doing a 60-minute workout is the end-all be-all. We start believing that that is going to be the dial mover to help us get the results that we're looking for. But what happens when you don't have access to a gym? What happens when you are really, really busy and you just can't squeeze in 90 minutes to work out, drive to the gym, do all of the different things, the components that are required to do a full gym workout? You skip, don't you? You end up having a much harder time incorporating a short workout if you have this expectation in your head that you should be working out for 60 minutes a day. So the issue that comes with that ideology is that it only works when your life is conducive to that 60 or 90-minute workout session. And for most of the women that I talk to, and definitely for all of my clients, they don't have 90 minutes. They are busy. They are moms. They are teachers. They are professional women with full-time careers and partners and friends, and they're trying to do all of these things. And when they're trying so hard to do that 60-minute workout because subconsciously they believe that's going to get them the best results, they struggle to stay consistent. Them create a plan, create a strategy that works for them on their shittiest, most stressful of days. If we as coaches are perpetuating these programs, these plans that are only going to work for our clients when they've got 60 minutes to meal prep, 60 minutes to work out, and 30 minutes to do stress management, we're setting everyone up to be really, really inconsistent. We're setting people up to fail. So for me, my question to my clients is always, how does that feel for you? How does it feel when you tell yourself that you have to work out for 60 minutes a day? If that is causing you stress, if you notice that it's causing you to be inconsistent, which is getting down on yourself, that is not a program that is serving you. On top of all of that, I do want to highlight, for those of you who are very kind of scientifically minded, that the long workouts, specifically long steady state cardio, so that's what a lot of women default to, right? Let's go out, let's run 3 miles. Let's go out, let's run 6 miles. Actually increases your stress hormones, which makes it harder for you to lose weight. It messes with your sleep, and it is going to make you feel physically worse. It's also going to increase your cravings for shitty food, which is even harder when it's around all the time during the holidays. So there are so many reasons that doing these long, intensive, cardiovascularly focused workouts is actually keeping you from being more consistent, right? We talked about the fact that it's not really doable or reasonable on most of your days. It increases your hunger and your cravings so that you are less likely to stay consistent with your nutrition. It's going to mess with your sleep. It also is going to perpetuate these feelings of failure. There are so many reasons that more is not better. So I want you to take a second to let that sink in. The biggest consistency kicker that I see women facing when it comes to fitness is this belief that more is better, that working out is time consuming, and that you need all of this fancy equipment, classes to change your body. It's just not true. I have never in my life, that's a lie. I have paid for a gym membership when I first graduated college, but it was a rock climbing gym, and I use it to rock climb, not to lift weights. Besides that, I swear I have never belonged to a gym. You do not need to focus on this belief that more is better. You need to instead determine how much time you can realistically commit to fitness. And that, my friends, is your action item for today. That is your homework. The workbook is going to help you unpack that. It is also going to, I'm really excited about this. I've never done this before. I'm giving away a sample workout that you can try out that is super efficient, doable at home, and just way more, I think, bang for your buck than going to a workout class, than going out and running 3 miles. Because again, I'm just wanting to give good stuff away this week. So I'm giving you that free workout, but I'm also helping you determine how this belief is holding you back. I'm going to help you determine how much time you can realistically spend on fitness. And I want you to take some time to do this. And I want you to also understand that this is going to change. For the month of December, you may actually have more or less time than you did in November than you do in January. And that's okay. Fat as a woman, you're trying to be super, super lean, have striations in your abs. It doesn't need to be crazy, intensive, time consuming. You just need to stick with it, and you need to make it the most efficient use of your time possible. If you only have 20 minutes, I don't want you going out and running. I want you to be doing what's more efficient for your body, for body change, to boost your metabolism. And all of that is going to be shown to you in this sample workout. If you have questions about how the workout was put together, if you want to talk through that, comment, tell me in an email, a direct message, and I can definitely walk through the components of the workout tomorrow in our next training. But my friends, if you take one thing away from today, I pray, I hope sincerely that it is the idea that more is not better. On so many levels as women, this keeps us small. This holds us back, and it's honestly another form of restriction. It's another form of us trying to push ourselves into this tiny little box and not give ourselves the freedom to do what really fuels us, to do what feels right, and to do what's honestly just best for our lives and our bodies, giving ourselves the freedom to personalize that and figure out what it means for each and every one of us. This program, live training series, I probably should come up with a name. This Kickstart is all about helping you figure out for you personally what to focus on. I know you think you need someone to tell you exactly what to do when, exactly what to eat when, exactly what workouts to do when. And there's value in that. I offer my clients so much access, so much accountability to connect with me, ask questions, and that's all incredibly valuable. But the things to work on that are beneficial to you, not following someone else's plan verbatim. So in this Kickstart, we're breaking down exactly what that is for you. And each day, we're slowly unfolding, peeling back the layers of the different components of consistency. So go check your email. I'm going to be sending out the next workbook in just a few minutes. It's going to break down all of this fitness, how to really figure out for you what's most reasonable, unpack what these beliefs are doing to your consistency ability, and also give you a sample workout to try out and let me know how it goes. Tomorrow, we are unpacking the biggest mindset block that is keeping you from staying truly consistent. I want to spend some time working through this. I spent last night putting together all of these workbooks, and I am so excited for you to dig into them. So go grab your copy at the link in this video description. Comment any questions or comments that you have. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And I will see you live tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific, when we are going to be diving into mindset and the most common mindset block that's keeping you from staying consistent this holiday season and any busy season of your life. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.